Hello everybody, welcome back to a brand new Sims 4 video. And as you can tell by the title, today we're doing another build video. We're actually doing the 10,000 simoleon build challenge. I'm going to try and build a house with using just 10,000 simoleons, which I think is going to be a really big challenge. Anyway, we are going to hop straight in to trying to build this house. Okay, this was like a big challenge. I've built a lot of these tiny homes in the past because I like building tiny starter homes. That's where I feel the most comfortable. As soon as it's got 2 stories, I feel like I don't utilize the space. I feel like it looks a mess, etc, etc. This just so happened to be a tiny home. I did debate in my mind of whether or not to make it a tiny home, to be honest with you, because I feel like this house has similar-ish vibes to my last one. But if you watched my letting the Sims make my sim video, then I actually used the sim from this video as a little bit of inspiration for this house. So I kind of made it so that she had a couple of gardening like pots out the outside. There's like an apple tree growing. She's also got, I don't know why I gave her the easel. I always just put an easel in because I always think it's like the best way of making money. I also thought that you could actually use the easel to make some paintings for the house because there is basically no wall art. So I thought that would be a good idea. But I obviously put the computer in because I believe she had the logic skill. Now that I'm thinking about it, I don't actually think you can use the computer in The Sims 4, can you, for logic? So actually, there was probably no reason for me to put in the computer. Actually, no, she is a computer whiz. As a spoiler, she is a computer whiz, so yeah, I guess it makes sense, actually. Yeah, I will say, I ended up spending majority of my money and then literally getting to the end and being like, oh, I'm really happy with this. And then remembering, yeah, the house doesn't have lights. It doesn't have any lights. Yeah, so I had to like sell a couple of things. Let's just say debug was utilized in this video. Having said that, I didn't utilize it that much because I might be the only, maybe it's because I don't know how to use debug that much, but like I feel like I didn't really utilize it, to be honest. I feel like I didn't, I don't know. Like I added a few things here and there, but I feel like some people are really good at using debug and I'm just not one of them. Anyway, it's like I said, it's got a very similar layout to another, like the other tiny home that I built. I think I did change things up a little bit. We did end up getting rid of the robe because I just couldn't afford it. I feel like the bathroom is probably my favourite room in the house, but to be fair, it's the only room in the house, like, other than the massive open living space. So yeah, that's the house. I always go into a little bit of a rant and a ramble about what I was watching whilst I was filming this. And today I was watching a few videos about The Sims 4 and like overconsumption, and I've been absolutely obsessed with overconsumption videos lately. I just love watching it, but I also think it makes me kind of more aware that like what influencers often promote is like unattainable, because reality is they're doing this for the content and most of it is just fake. Anyway, not to go on a massive rant on overconsumption, but yeah, I've been watching lots of those videos at the minute and it's really been getting me thinking about my own like spending habits and definitely what I want to try and improve in 2025. I don't think there's any coincidence that these sort of videos started getting promoting to me like during 2025. That and like football content at the minute. I've been watching a lot of football videos. Don't ask me why. I mean, I am into football, but like, I don't know. It never used to be recommended to me, but now it is. Did I end up keeping, I don't think I kept that bookshelf in the end. I feel like I got rid of it. Or maybe I didn't. I don't remember now. It feels like a long time ago. Anyway, yeah, I don't know where I was going with the whole overconsumption and then randomly talking about the house. I actually don't know. I always say my voiceovers are a mess. I am trying to make them a little bit better and like, I don't know, because when I used to do voiceovers back in the day, I literally just used to ramble about everything and anything. So I was trying to improve on that and actually talk about things. And not just like rant and ramble at you. Anyway, I was watching a video about overconsumption and The Sims, and it's got me really wanting to do my own kind of version of it. So if you see that at some point, don't be surprised. Yeah. Anyway, I really enjoyed this challenge. Let me know if you have any other build challenges that you recommend, because like I said, I'm not an avid builder, so anything that kind of like is like building anyway is a challenge. So if I add something else in there, then it's like an extra challenge. Basically, it's like it's impossible for me. I will say, obviously, this house is made semi-cheaply, so the kitchen things are all very, very, very basic and probably will break on you very quickly. I actually think I was able to use the base game counters versus the city living ones, because I just don't like the way the city living ones look. You know, they're chipped, they're all the rest of it. I'm like, this girl could at least have counters, nice looking counters. I also feel like if I had a chipped counter, it just wouldn't have made sense, you know. Anyway, I even managed to put a computer in this house. I feel like this house is really good if you're like starting out with a sim and you're on a real tight budget. I also haven't play tested the bed, but I'm going to assume the bed works, because like I said, I did a very similar setup in my other build and it did work, so we gotta hope that it does. We all know I'm not the queen of clutter anyway, and actually for this specific challenge, this was definitely not a challenge that utilised clutter, basically. Anyway, if I sound a little bit croaky in some of my videos at the moment, I've been like struck down with another cold. I don't know why. I mean, my immune system is quite low, so I'm assuming it's down to that. My voice hasn't gone though this time, which is great, but yeah, I just have another cold, so it's not been the most fun at times. Anyway, I hope that you guys are having a good day wherever you are. I've been watching so many videos lately about like positive affirmations, and basically, for those of you that don't know, I suffer with a bit of anxiety and I've been going through a bit of an anxious phase at the moment. Anxious phase? I don't know, but anybody that has anxiety knows that sometimes it does come and go, and I kind of felt really, really good up until like the latter half of the end of the year. Literally, actually, ironically, that's a new phrase. Anyway, I kind of noticed, I was going to say ironically after I like just started my YouTube channel again. I don't think it doesn't correlate, but anyway, my anxiety has been a little bit rough. I've been having a few more panic attacks, so I've been really trying to ground myself and stay positive and try and do things that really utilize the mind and the body and to keep me occupied. And one of them is to basically try and film or edit a video every single day. It's like a goal that I've been like aspiring to, but doing it in different capacities at the minute. Some of them are long form content, some of them are short form content. Sometimes I film and edit a video in one day like I'm doing today. And I've basically been trying to stick to it, which has kind of meant that I'm actually like pre-recording a lot of my videos, but like to a good capacity. I'm like pre-recording far enough that I feel really good about it and I don't have to stress about videos that I'm uploading, but I'm also not uploading far enough that I'm like, what videos do I even have going out? But yeah, anyway, which is a good time for me to say, if you do have any like videos that you want me to do, then I am completely down for it. But yeah, I have been really enjoying The Sims 4 lately, although sometimes when I do play it, I am kind of deeply reminded that we actually don't have as many features as I think in the game. And I've kind of been noticing this, and I kind of have mentioned it already, I think in another voiceover that I did. But like, I've been playing my current household obviously a lot, because otherwise I can't film a current household video if like nothing has changed. And I kind of noticed that actually the gameplay that I'm playing is kind of very, very similar, because there's not actually that much to do within The Sims. So yeah, it's a struggle. I'm trying something new though this time round actually, and I'm kind of excited for the update video when I upload it. I'm sure we're going to be coming to the end in a minute. So this is a good time for me to say thank you all for the support and love as always on my videos. You guys know I really appreciate it, and it's really lovely to wake up a lot of the time and see comments from you guys, and yeah, it means the world. So I just want to quickly say thank you. I also want to say thank you if you used to be a live stream viewer, because I haven't done a live stream in a really long time at this point. And a lot of that, I think, just goes back to my anxiety a little bit. I can't lie. I really was going to try and get back into live streaming in 2025, but if I'm being honest, I'm actually not seeing it as a priority at the moment. I'm just trying to make content and do all the things that I think make me feel good. Anyway, I really do think we are getting to the end at this point. We are, so this is a good point for me to say I'll catch you all next time. Okay everyone, we are back. This is what I've come up with. I had to really utilise debug for this. You've got to bear in mind I've decided to film this in winter, so everything is a bit dead. But anyway, this is what the outside of the house looks like. If we go inside, you'll be immediately greeted with the tiny living bed as well as a nice little TV. We've got a dining room table there. I tried to add a lot of the debug crafty things in. We've got an easel. We've got a bit of the desk area. We've even got a kitchen, you guys. And then we obviously have the bathroom, which is pretty much the only room of the house. Can't lie. I really wanted to add in a little bit of the crafty area, so I'm glad I've done that. But that is literally it. That is all I could do with 10,000 simoleons, but it is possible to build a house with 10,000. It actually says that the lot value is 8,400, so you should be easily able to do this if you're on a budget, which is very good to know. Well, thank you guys ever so much for watching today's video. If you have enjoyed, then be sure to leave a like. Go and subscribe if you haven't already. Go leave a lovely comment. I appreciate reading all of them, and hopefully I'll see you all next time. Bye everyone.